So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate by spinning the wheel by hand of what the voltage is with the modified hoverboard. Modified. So we got 17 just gradually spinning. Okay, 16 gradually spinning. 18 gradually spinning. 20 gradually spinning. Alright. Keep that in focus. Yeah. So 19 volts. Step that up with a step up, right? Step that up. Step it down again. Put it on a. Well, that's pretty much it. You can see the fabrication. You can see the what's going on here, right? Don't want to be. You don't want to be using the hoverboard motor, the body, the top of the body. You don't want to be putting the blades on here. On here. You don't. Right? Because then it's 1 to 1. Hi everybody. It's me again. In this video I wanted to share my findings, my secret with you all. I know I said I wanted to wait a little bit, but this is way too important to hold back for one person. So I'm going to share this secret, this findings with everybody out there, so that way you guys can do this too. All over the world. All over the world you can do this. Because I know, some people were close. Some people had a little bit of it, some people didn't. Well, they had portions of it or didn't have it at all. So I'm going to share my findings with you of like what I found out. And yeah, I mean, like making or any motor, or let's just say hydroelectric power, you're going to be actually, it's going to be 100 times more efficient. 100 times more efficient. Wow. You're thinking, how's that possible? Windmill. 100 times more efficient. You're thinking, wow, how is that possible? Well, okay, well, I'm going to share in this video my secret. Well, not my secret, it's not mine, right? It's my findings, but I don't see anybody else as doing this, or if they're doing this, they're doing only partially, they're only doing partially of it. And it's kind of not that efficient. It's kind of efficient, but not really that efficient. And it may be maybe 3 times more efficient. Well, what about 100 times more efficient? That's what, or even 50 or 75 times more efficient. This is where we want to go. And you can use this method on anything. Windmills, hydro, any kind of generator, any kind of permanent magnet motors. Okay? I'm going to share this with you, and I'm going to share this through this video with you guys. I want to say one thing first before we go on to the video and all that stuff. For all those fake videos, what they have, it's perpetual motion. They use the water, and it's like, you're spending so much time faking videos. Why don't you? Why don't you put your efforts towards helping instead of lying, right? And for all those videos out there that are fake, good on you, right? Because you're really helping out, right? You're not helping out anything, not at all. Wrap a couple little wires around a wrench, and I think you're gonna get 2,000 volts. man, oh man, and then the water goes around, put, water in, some bottle containers and spin it, and it spins forever. Not happening. So, oh yeah, right, and also too, so for everybody out there that would put the blades on the hoverboard motors, it was great, right, but you're not getting any leverage. You're not getting, you're not getting, 20% more leverage. You're not getting 50% more leverage. You're not getting 80%, 100%. You're just equal. I'm going to show you in this video how you're going to be getting voltage and then step. I mean, like, you'll probably get like about 25 volts, right? 25 volts of AC. All depends on how fast the wind is in your area. If it's 35 km/h winds, well, man, you may even get 40 volts AC. If you're in other parts of the world, or Canada, or Europe, wherever it means, I don't know what the wind speed is there. But I know so far here in Vancouver, Canada, it's only 13 km/h winds. We're hoping for 20, 22, 25, somewhere around there, then we can work with that. But at low speeds, which is good, right? Because then we can get, 17, 18, 19 volts, step that up, still keep them. Okay, so what I want to remind everybody also too is, please don't convert the AC volts right from what you're getting from the generator, the hoverboard motor, or the alternator. Okay, don't do that right away. All right, step that up. Right, use that AC 30 volts, 15 volts, 18 volts, whatever it may be. Step it up to 220. Then you can rectify it. Then you can rectify it down to DC. Because now you got plenty, right? A lot of people, yes, and in my video also too, I've done some mistakes, but I'm learning, right? We're all learning. We're all learning. This is the big thing right here, right? And like YouTube's a place where people can learn how to make lasagna, learn how to make a turkey for the first time, learn how to speak a different language, and so on, so on, so on. But I've heard things where things have been stopped and shut down, and so on, so on, so on. Comments have been deleted, and the view numbers have been altered or not being counted, and they're just at a standstill. Well, for everybody out there, when you have this information, when you see my video, when you see my fabrication, the fabrication that I did, the modification to the hoverboard, and any other motor, you can do this to any other motor. Please share this video with everybody. Okay? Don't claim it. Don't claim it as for your own, that you came up with this idea and here you go, and it's like, hey, it's all mine. It's like, no, I'm going to share this with you right now. I'm going to share my findings that I figured out through all the trials and tribulations that I found out with creating windmills, right, and also different types of windmills at different blades. I found that this is the easiest one. Using the buckets, you can use blades, you can use this, you can use blankets, you can use barrows, or you can use even all kinds of stuff. I say PVC to create the blades, or the buckets, or the barrows, or trash cans, or the baskets, or anything like that to create windmills all over the world. And it's very easy to find. Bicycle wheels are very easy to find, buckets, barrels, so on, so on, so on. The most hardest thing would be to get, but it's not impossible, right? And it doesn't cost very much, is the hoverboard motor, right, for 50 bucks. And you get two motors that you'll be able to use for 50 bucks, 60 bucks, right? under around $30 with the wood and the which was free, and the bolts and the nuts and the angle brackets. Yeah, and yeah. So what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, step up. Okay, blades. Oh, and right. Okay, and then right. I already tackled that. The perpetual. If I forget, but please share this video. Share this video with everybody out there, because we could all now have lights in our home. As long as there's wind, the windmill will spin. The windmill will spin, definitely, and we will be able to power up USB devices, smartphones, lights, LED lights, enough lights to run your living room and your bedrooms and your kitchen, right? If you got 2 or 3 of them, you're laughing. Summertime, use solar panels. Solar panels, because I mean, solar panels run great in the summertime and in the wintertime. Last day of summer was a couple days ago, and first day of fall is just, it's here now. So it's perfect timing to get into this, and it's not that very hard to build. So I hope you like this. I hope you like my video. I hope you like my video. I will show you exactly what I'm doing step by step, how I fabricated, how I modified the hoverboard motor, and hope you build one too and add it to your hoverboard motor, and let's actually get everybody to generate electricity all over the world very, very easily. And now you're going to be able to do it, and watch the results. Watch the results from 5 volts, to 20 volts, 21 volts. Yes, I know when you put the drill, when you hook the drill up to the shaft of the hoverboard and you go 700 RPM, yeah, you're going to be getting, you know, like a really big reading. But, you know, that's using the drill, right? You're going to get the same readings as using the drill at 700 RPM my way. Watch. So stay tuned. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with everybody. So I forgot to mention a few things. For starters, is now I will reveal my findings and the secret. And the findings will no longer be a mystery to everybody out there. And share this with everybody. Please don't claim it as your own. Share it with everybody. Then everybody will have this knowledge and be able to light up their home, lights, whatever it may be. Alright? So, off with the seat, off with the blanket. No more Houdini. No more tricks. And also, in the video, you will hear me talking about, it's actually 2 inches. It's actually 2 inches and 11 turns. Well, it won't be 11 turns. It's not 23-inch wheel that I'm using. It's a 22-inch wheel that I'm using. It'll be 22 turns with the higher level where the belt would go, and then the second level would be 11 turns, which would be half of that. Also, to this would be tin that I'm using that comes from a tin can, such as this right here, such as this tin can or a larger tin can or anything. You can even do it with thicker gauge metal, sheet metal. This is really good metal. I mean, if you got a machine shop or whatever it is, and you can dial in very precisely. So I thought I'd actually share that with you guys. That there was a little bit of, I thought it was 11. It's even more, right? We're at, instead of it being at 50% efficient, more efficient, 50% more efficient than the actual hoverboard motor is at its RPM, revolutions per minute, and voltage you will be getting. Well, now it would be at 100 times. 100 times, because, well, 1 divided by 22 is 22. And 2 divided by 22 is 11. And so on, so on, so on. So the greater the wheel, 30 inches, it would be 30 times by 1. So 1 divided by 30 would be 30 turns, 30 revolutions per minute. Now that is just amazing, right? That means that we got more RPM coming from the hoverboard motor than just using it by itself. Using it by itself, by the outer ring that everybody attach the belt to. Or in other cases, you see individuals out there in video land, they would attach the blades straight to the body of the hoverboard motor, which is not really efficient. Not really efficient at all. So, and that's why they're, in the videos, they don't really show you that they're lighting up anything. Yeah, sure, it's going fast, right? But you're only getting 5 volts. 6 volts maybe. But anyway, so yeah, so a simple thing. That was like tin, you know, from a can. Some screws and some bolts. Right? A pulley. Stay tuned. Watch the video. You'll see the modification. You'll see me talking about it. But I just wanted to clarify of the 50% more efficient to 100% more efficient. And you can measure about almost an inch, right? Which it's not great to be doing anything in the middle, right? But all along here is right up in here, which means it sits in that that groove there. But all around here, you can drill. Put holes in there and lots of bolts and nuts and that kind of stuff, and that's great. I'm gonna drill 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. Drill 4 holes in there, right? Then what I did was I got some lids from some cans. Lids from some cans. I stacked 3 of them together. 3 of them together. Right here. Put some tape on there. I'm gonna paint it that way it doesn't get rusted. And I'm gonna drill the holes here. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Put it over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to drill the little hole and put the bolt through, so that way the bolt, this will be under the bottom. That'll be like sitting like that, right? Sitting like that. It'll be coming out. The bolt will be coming out, sitting like that. Then I can put the rod through it, which basically will go through here. And it'll be like that. And then JB weld all inside there. And all along in here.
Our secret sound. It's worth big bucks. If you're part of the JR family, you can preview the JR secret sound right now. JR
We'll go there. 4 bolts will be coming out of here, 4 here, so I gotta drill 4 holes here. Maybe one more. And that'll be the last hole I'll drill. Let's just do this first. So we're gonna do 4. 1, 2. Still gotta do that last one. We're doing 4 all together, so we can lock this plate down. Yeah. So got the for the light. Bear with me. So yeah, I got all the bolts here. Just gotta screw these in. And remember also too is that oops, where'd that go? Oh. Remember that these are the plate that I made. You can make it out of steel. You can make it out of steel or some heavy gauge, some heavy gauge tin. What I'm using is I'm just using some lids from some cans. I should cut this rod basically that I used on another project. I'm going to cut that. And so I got the rod in there. Got JB Weld in there. It's there. It's a little off center. It's a little off center. If you can see that, it's a little off center. But I don't have a machine shop, and if I did, it'd be great. But okay. But anyways, you guys get the idea now. So we know this is gonna when I put this on, it's gonna slip on. It's gonna go on top of that, right? And no longer is the belt going to be going around the body of the hoverboard. It's going to be going around this, right? This one right here, and this one's has 2 inches. So I got the, as you can see, I got the bridge rectifier with the diodes. It's in there already. Over there, I got it back. So I got the, I modified it, as you can tell. I got the pulley on it, and as you can see, so you can see when I spin it around, look, it's gonna go around, right? It's gonna, because this is attached now. Just incredible, man, right? It's incredible. You know what's really incredible also too? Is time, right? Just enough time to sit at home, right, or sit around and just think about it, right? Think. When you're so busy, you have really no time to be thinking about anything. Right, but when you have some time, you know what I mean? When you have time, when it's kind of like you're just, okay, look, I'm just going to take a little bit of time, right, and think about this and how this can be done, right? Just a little bit of time and thought, right? Thought. We can come up with a lot of things. And it may be maybe 3 times more efficient. Well, what about 100 times more efficient? That's what, or even 50 or 75 times more efficient. This is where we want to go. And you can use this method on anything. Windmills, hydro, any kind of generator, any kind of permanent magnet motors. One thing first before we go on to the video and all that stuff, you know, for all of those fake videos, what they have, you know, it's perpetual motion, they use the water, and, you know, it's like, videos, you know, why don't you put your efforts towards helping instead of you know, lying, right? 5, somewhere around there, then we can work with that, but at low speeds, which is good, right? Because then we can get, you know, 17, 18, 19 volts, step that up, still keep them. Okay, so what I want to remind everybody also too is please don't convert the AC volts right from what you're getting from the generator, the hoverboard motor, or the alternator. Okay, don't do that right away. All right, step that up. Right, use that AC 30 volts, 15 volts, 18 volts, whatever it may be. Step it up to 220. Then you can rectify it. Then you can rectify it down to DC. Because now you got plenty, right? A lot of people, yes, and in my video also too, I've done some mistakes, but I'm learning, right? We're all learning. We're all learning. This is the big thing right here, right? And you know, like YouTube's a place where people can you know, learn how to make lasagna, learn how to make a turkey for the first time. You know, comments have been deleted, and the view numbers have been altered or not being. When you have this information, when you see my video, when you see when you see my fabrication, the fabrication that I did, the modification to the hoverboard, and any other motor, you can do this to any other motor. Please share this video with everybody. Okay? Don't claim it. Don't claim it as for your own, that you came up with this idea and here you go, and it's like, hey, it's all mine. It's like, no, I'm going to share this with you right now. I'm going to share my findings that I figured out through all the trials and tribulations that I found out with creating windmills, right?